Happy Devils Tuesday. This is The Woo Report. The Woo Report. Episode 343. Titled Brunette to Coach Nashville Predators. I'm your host, Sam Wu, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Studios in the bunker in an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. Andrew Brunette to coach the Nashville Predators came to us kind of a shock coming from Kevin Weeks saying that Brunette coaching the Nashville Predators, and the first question I had was, does John Hines know about this? Hines out in Nashville, Brunette in. I know a lot of Devils fans credit Brunette's leadership as the associate head coach of the New Jersey Devils with the Devils turnaround. As what Corbin says in the YouTube Live, we all knew this was coming, that he would be going. The Devils getting 1 year with Andrew Brunette after he took over a very sticky, impossible situation in Florida with the ouster of Joel Quenneville and led the President Trophy winning Florida Panthers into the playoffs where they didn't have success. Fast forward this past year, the Devils franchise record-breaking season Brunette was part of. Some Devils fans have the opinion that, it was all Brunette, it wasn't Lindy. I don't think that's right to say. I think every coach that Lindy Ruff brought in this season had a hand in the Devils' success. Brunette, wish him the best of luck. He's going to be coaching the Nashville Predators. But just remember one thing. And I know a lot of Devils fans assumed that he was going to take over for Lindy Ruff. But Lindy Ruff will be back next season. He said so himself. Lindy Ruff obviously signing an extension with the New Jersey Devils. But it was Lindy Ruff that got quite a bit of endorsement from his players, like Jack Hughes, that is very appreciative of Lindy. I think Lindy Ruff has done a great job. And Brunette, again, had another great season. This time around, as associate head coach. He will have to turn around the Nashville Predators, and he's got his work cut out for him. Well-deserved, obviously. How does this affect the New Jersey Devils? I think the Devils would be just fine without Brunette. He's going to be missed. But the Devils have to worry about right now trying to fix their power play, get them at least in the top 5 of the league. Coaching. But I think the Devils are going to be just fine without Brunette. And it's not a knock on Brunette, but the Devils, young team, now maturing, getting past the first round in last season's playoffs. Right now, the Florida Panthers and the Golden Knights going at it, the battle of bandwagon fans. That's what I call it. I mean, the Florida Panthers fans, I have friends that I went to high school with that were Devils fans and Ranger fans and Flyer fans, suddenly moved down to South Florida for the last 10, 20 years, are suddenly wearing Panthers jerseys. That's what I mean about the bandwagon Cup series going on right now. But I think right now we'll talk about it a little bit later in the week about who's going to win this Stanley Cup series. Who are your picks? Golden Knights? The Panthers? Should be a great matchup between the two clubs. Each club vying to win the Stanley Cup for the first time in their respective franchise history, with the Golden Knights only a few years in existence. And you remember, it was the Florida Panthers, the young Florida Panthers, that were able to get themselves in the Stanley Cup Finals in 1996 when they were throwing rats out on the ice. Can't repeat what Corbin said in the YouTube Live, but what I can say is, John Hines found employment in Nashville. Now, Andrew Brunette, it seems like they like the Devils' coaching system for whatever reason. But to each their own. Dennis said I would rather eat nails than root for Florida, but I think it's going to be a fun Cup Finals regardless. Yeah, I like to see how effective Matthew Tkachuk is against the Golden Knights. The Panthers themselves, are they going to use and brand and get their brand of hockey and try to bully the Vegas Golden Knights? Will be interesting. And how about this? That the Boston Bruins, the first seed, eliminated by the 8th seed in 7 games, and also the Boston Celtics as well by the Miami Heat. Thought that was pretty interesting. 2 South Florida teams knocking off 2 Boston teams, very good Boston teams. Thought that was pretty interesting of a coincidence going on right now. Oh my goodness, maybe we'll finally beat the Preds now. The curse of Hines hadn't beaten them since he took over. Yeah, maybe so. But right now, what I'm interested in is how are the Devils going to improve their power play and penalty kill, the special teams, for next season. But I think a lot of fans, again, really gave Andrew Brunette a tremendous amount of credit. And there's a lot of folks that deserve a lot of credit with this past season. The Devils' giant leap forward. But I think Lindy Ruff had a majority of that should get credit for. Why he was not nominated for Jack Adams is beyond me. Don't understand that. Never understood, how they vote on things, the criteria, whatnot. It always seems like the Devils always get the shaft on a lot of this stuff when it comes to awards. Just feels that way. Well, folks, tomorrow, State of the Fan Address, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. From the Hockey Writers, Alex Chavancy will be on the program with pucksandpitchforks.com's editor-in-chief, Nick Villano, and I. We'll talk more Devils hockey, off-season stuff. The draft is coming up very soon. Also, free agent frenzy. There is no off-season here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. Just want to thank all those tuning in on the short podcast. in the offseason. Andrew Brunette, again, coaching the Nashville Predators. Kevin Weeks breaking that story earlier today. Oh, my goodness, says power play was pretty weak under him, meaning Brunette definitely underachieved. In that department last year made strides, but still not even close to the 5-on-5 numbers. We shall see. We shall see what Lindy does, the results that Lindy brings without Brunette next season. I'm not too worried about it at all. Corbin says it's time for Dineen so he can get his feet wet in the NHL. We shall see from Tom Fitzgerald. I think continuity is more important for Kevin Dineen and the New Jersey Devils, especially the minor league system that's produced quite a bit of players for the Devils in the past couple years. Again, I want to thank all those tuning in on this short little podcast called The Woo Report. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, for the State of the Fan Address presented by pucksandpitchforks.com. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. And, yeah. All righty. Heading off. Good to see everybody again on our social media pages. At Let's Go Devils Pod on Twitter. At Let's Go Devils Podcast on Facebook. And our YouTube channel at Let's Go Devils. Again, at Let's Go at Let's Go Devils. Kyle says, hey, all long time. Fitzy doesn't have to look far to fill that void. Agreed. We'll see you later, folks. Till next time, this is the Woo Report. Let's go, Devils.